Okay, guys, so let us go into Hill House. Okay, we're going in, guys. Now, y'all remember the part when she goes in, and this is the grand entrance I wanted. I wanted to feel like the series. So this house is called Hill House. Here is worth, I believe, 286,000 simoleons. Is on a 64 by 64 lot. It has 2 bathrooms and 2 official bedrooms. So you can add more. You can definitely add more. I figured let's burn the money because this house is big and you need a lot of money for it, but not millions, just like 200 something thousand. So it's not so bad. So did it give you the Hill House feel? Let me know in the comments below. Did it give you that feel? I hope it did. And let's go up those steps. Now remember when he goes up the steps with the big stained glass window and look at my entrance? That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. The double staircase. That's the scene. That's the view I wanted. That's what I worked for. By the way, if you're just watching the tour version of this video and you want to see how I built this house, you can go back and watch the How I Built Hill House video. If you're watching just the tour, but if you've watched the whole thing and you're at this point with the tour, then you've already seen it being built. Now check out the famous hallway. Ready to get the twins' room, and they saw the mother running down the hall being crazy. So I had to fix the roof. But this is the twins' room. I was so happy. I said, wow. Like, I'm a big fan of the series. And now I get to have Hill House in my house. And that's pretty cool. And I wanted really high ceilings to kind of give it that grand feel, that scary feel. Especially when you saw the man. And I put like a random bathroom down here for the family. But do you remember when you saw the man come floating down? That ceiling was so high in that scene. And the man with the hat, and he was just floating down. I was like, oh my gosh, it was so scary. And yeah, that's one that nice entrance. So now this is, I call this the this one is going to be like, I want like a lot of like voids. I want it to be spooky. I want this house to feel scary. And I call this the Red Rooms hall. So this is what I did. I made several red rooms. Now if you remember the series, that's the kids' room. Remember, they go into the red room, and one version of the red room is the little girl's room. And you see, she's blowing out cold smoke. I made it haunted. I also put it on hollow ground. So yes, it is haunted. The house is haunted. It's scary. It's supposed to be scary. This is the scene where she poisons them, or tries to poison them and poison the other kid. That scene had me just like bawling. Like when I actually watched it, I was really sad. And this is another red room where I wanted to be kind of the mouth of the house, like the really scary red room. I even put a hidden stairway and a hidden doorway down there so that it can be extra frightening and scary. So yes, now this is the famous spiral staircase where you know what happened to that girl. So several of them on that staircase. I really like how it turned out. I wanted it to look frightening. That's what my main goal in this house was. I know when I was touring my own house, I was ready to leave. I said, this is scary. I was ready to go. I know my son by the end of it is ready to go because it is a haunted house. And yes, the Sims will feel actual fear. They will be afraid in this house, just letting you know. And when you make your house a haunted house, you will hear bumps in the night. It will be actual bang sounds that literally made me jump. I was playing it, going through the tours, and I heard bang, like a piano keys being hit at the same time and falling down, and my sim jumped, I jumped. I said, oh, this is scary. So you make some of the haunted house residents, it actually does do it. So remember the kitchen scene where he goes down the laundry chute. I believe it's like a laundry chute or something. I added something like that, and I couldn't make an actual laundry chute, but I added this. I said, that looks kind of like it. And that leads to the basement area. So I said, okay, so it's kind of cool. Again, I wanted it to be like just freaking scary. That was my goal. I said, I want this house to be scary to walk around. I want you to feel fear when you go through this house. I want you to feel like you're in the Netflix series. So yeah, so this is my build. Again, like I said, I'm speaking as if y'all haven't seen the as if this is like a separate video from the building video, because we're making them 2 separate videos and 1 combined. So yeah, this is my bathroom. Like I said, I don't do a lot of decoration, but I really want the feel more so. If you want to decorate the house and you use it in one of your own videos, please give me credit and let me know. I would love to see what you did with my house. I love to see if your family's living in it. I would love that. That'd be awesome. So yeah, and I want the credit so I can get up to 4,000 watch hours so I can get paid on this channel. It will help me out big time. But yeah, as far as our dining room, everything looking pretty good. And I want to take y'all to the basement. Now the basement is when the haunted house like kicked in. I don't know why the timing worked out that way, but worked out great for me. So I want the basement to be really scary. It's a hidden hallway down there too. This is the basement area. And I wanted to have that feel of, remember when was it Luke? I can't remember. That's been while I watched the series, but they got trapped down in the basement as kids. And that was like a ghost chasing them. I wanted to have that feel, so you can feel, you see the vibe. And yes, the haunted house started kicking in the basement. I went into one of these rooms and the light started to flicker. Yep, there it is. I was like, oh my gosh, is it flickering? My son ran so hard, he didn't catch up. I was like, oh my gosh. So it started flickering in the basement. Sim started running around. She got scared. I got scared. I said, I'm ready to leave my own house. I said, I'm ready to leave. And that's the feeling that I wanted. I wanted it to feel scary. And the haunted house part of this is not even done. So when I left, like right now I'm going to show you the outside, but I came back and I wanted to retour it when it was in haunted house full mode. So I left out, right? And I wanted to show you the outside. And then I realized that the lights were shutting off. And I said, oh no. So I don't know if that comes from haunted house or hallowed ground, but something started shutting the lights off. And I said, okay, let's we're going to go back and retour it. I said, we're going to go back and we're going to retour the house in full haunted house mode. Now you remember one of those one of the red rooms was the tree house. Now I couldn't put an actual tree house in the house, so I put a tree house out here. So if you do download it, your son will be able to build a tree house right in between the trees. You can also see what hallowed ground gives you. Hallowed ground gives you these things. Netherworld cracks. I believe you could put your finger in one of them and pull out objects. So I kind of did that too. In a different house though. So this is where you can build your tree house. And have that everyone, one of the kids' red rooms is the tree house. So now look at this, guys. So it was all shut off and my sim was horrified. Look how scary this house looks without any lights. And yes, your sim will blow out cold smoke at certain times. Not sure if I captured it in this go around, but like it was so scary. I said I gotta retour the house in haunted mode, and it just shuts the power off. It just shuts off everything. If I had a television, look at that grand entrance. I wanted to show y'all something that, like, if it had a television, it turns into static. That's the cool part. Like if your TV is on, it'll sometimes turn itself on, and it turns itself off, and then it turns to static. So this house is gonna really have, y'all can have some fun with it. Like I want y'all to have a lot of fun living here. I mean, I have fun building it, but I want y'all to be scared living here. I want you to be scared in The Sims. That's my goal. Because The Sims is not really scary, but I want this house to make you feel some fear, like the series. So, so basically it's almost, I'm about to leave. I want you to show what the house looks like dark. You cannot control when it goes black like this. You just can't. It does it randomly. And yes, things will start showing up. Ghosts will start showing up. Things start breaking. Things start moving. It's scary. And that's what I wanted. So I hope y'all enjoyed it. Please tell me in the comments if you watched both videos. Look how she went running out. Let me, and so things start popping up, those like Slimer looking ghosts, and you're still gonna freak out about it. So please tell me in the comments if y'all enjoyed my haunted house tour, if you enjoyed my hill house, and tell me if I did pretty okay on one of my, I think on like 3rd builds on this channel. So yeah, let me know if it made y'all feel like it was like the series, and I hope to do more later. And if y'all want to see more builds, let me know in the comments below. I might not do it. So okay guys, bye.